whatever one is doing is not just for the pure interest, but also this angle as to how it can be applied, how it can be relevant for the society as a whole. That, I think, is important for success.
R&D is to use physics to benefit our society and to drive our economy development.
Being a physicist is like a worldview, that you can understand things, and it's also a kind of persistence that once you understand something, you can create something new with it.
I work at the Genome Institute of Singapore, and I like to think of myself as a woman in science doing science for women. I work mainly on breast cancer, and what we do is that we try to identify women who are at higher risk of getting breast cancer, and also women who are at high risk of dying from breast cancer. Women in Singapore are very different, so they tend not to talk about diseases or breast cancer. They usually keep to themselves. So the meaning of this award to me is that I can tell more women about this disease, and that it's okay to come and seek advice or to learn more about the disease. My goal or personal dream in the future is where I make a difference for Singaporean women. Because a lot of studies have been done on European populations, but so far we are just starting to work on the Singaporean data for the breast cancer patients in Singapore. So really within the next 5 to 10 years, I hope to improve the lives of women in Singapore.
My work is about quantum information and quantum material. So we use quantum material such as a solid-state system to build a quantum computer. One of the applications for quantum computation is password decipher. In a classical computer, it will take millions of years, but for quantum computer, it takes only seconds. My personal goal is to build a quantum material center in NTU and make Singapore a leading position in this area.
So I am a theoretical condensed matter physicist. I think a lot about quantum materials. It's basically us trying to dream up new ways in which materials can behave. We try and think very hard, is there a way in which we can steer an electron in a new way? Is there a way in which we can make light or force light to interact with matter in a completely different way? I think Singapore is a very young and dynamic place to do research. There's actually tremendous room to be able to forge a new path for itself. I hope that the STEM scene in Singapore continues to mature and go on this upward trend so that it develops new types of deep expertise and deep technology that is unique to Singapore. I would say stay curious and stay optimistic.
I'm always telling the student, don't be afraid, just do it. You may fail 100 times, but you learn 100 times of experience from it. You may be successful in the next time.
My advice to all young people out there is that you should always give science a try. You really need to find solutions that addresses society's problems. That, I think, is important for success.